So you know what that means?
That you maybe have found my mother's birth family.
Comedian Andy Samberg came to me with a very specific request. His mother, Marjorie, was adopted at birth, and Marjorie spent her entire life wondering about her biological parents. She's tried to find them multiple times, even hiring a private investigator. Andy was hoping that we would succeed where everyone else had failed.
It's something that I really wished for my mother, because I know that it would be something to give her peace about it, just to know.
How important is it to you?
Well, my mother is basically the kindest person I've ever known, and many people would corroborate that. And when I was asked about doing this, the first call I made was to my mom. And I said, I know that you've always been curious. There's a chance they could figure this out. I don't usually do stuff like this because I generally don't like putting too much personal stuff out there.
Right.
And so I would absolutely not even consider it a little bit unless it's something you want to do.
And what'd she say?
She said, let me think about it. And then she called me back pretty quickly after and said, I think we should go for it.
So you think it's important to you, Bo?
I know it is. She's been wanting to know for, 60 plus years.
We started out with only 2 clues. A pair of letters, which Marjorie received from her adoption agency describing her biological mother. The descriptions were intentionally vague because, by law, the agency was not permitted to release any information that could lead to a positive identification of either of Marjorie's biological parents. But after months of painstaking research, we concluded that Marjorie might be the child of a woman named Ellen Phillipsborn. Ellen's biography matched everything we knew about Marjorie's biological mother. However, the paper trail was not conclusive. So to be certain, we turned to DNA. Ellen died in 2007 and had no living descendants that we knew of. But we discovered that her sister, Renata, had a daughter, and that daughter was still alive. She's Ellen's niece, and if our theory was correct, that would make her Marjorie's first cousin, and she would share roughly 12% of Marjorie's DNA. Now, we're going to show you a graphic that compares your mother's DNA to that of Renata's daughter. If they're closely related, you're going to see lots of red.
Okay.
If they're not, then there'll be no red. And then we'll have to do something else. Okay?
Okay.
All right, are you ready?
I am.
Would you please turn the page?
Is that a lot? Oh, it's over 12%.
That's a lot of red.
Yeah.
Your mother and Renata's daughter share about 13.5% of their DNA, which puts them solidly in the range of first cousins.
Holy cow.
Could you please turn the page?
Yes.
You're looking at your mother's mother.
Wow.
That's Ellen Phillipsborn.
Wow.
How does it feel finally to know the name of your biological grandmother and to see her face?
It feels fantastic.
Now that we'd identified Marjorie's mother, we could research her life. We were able to find photos of Ellen's parents. And we learned that she was a painter who exhibited her work in art galleries. But in the end, the most surprising thing we discovered about Ellen was her profession. She was a child psychologist, providing an uncanny parallel to her daughter, Marjorie.
That is so crazy. That's my mother's entire life. She's just worked with children.
That's astonishing.
My mom is someone that everyone describes as like a child whisperer. that she just knows how to deal with kids. She understands kids. It's the thing she was drawn to her inexplicably. I don't know if that's something that you can pass down genetically, but it's certainly a crazy coincidence either way.
Crazy coincidence.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know why that's just incredibly powerful to me.
So how are you feeling right now, funny man?
Super dramatic. I mean, no, this is huge. It's very overwhelming. I mean, I can't lie, it feels fantastic more than anything to know that it's finally something my mom gets to know. She's given us so much, and I know it's one of very few things that she's ever truly wanted in her life that she hasn't been able to attain, and this is incredible.
Genetic genealogy is transforming our world, allowing us to uncover long-lost stories and to see ourselves and our ancestors in entirely new ways. To see more incredible stories, click below. And thank you for watching.